do this. Hello. 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 And welcome to another pickle. Pickle. Pickled ASMR video. Oh my goodness, the washing machine just started again. It was going through a spin cycle and now it's filling, and so I'm so sorry if that is incredibly loud in the room. If you're not familiar with my channel, my ASMR room is directly below our laundry room, and of course I'm doing laundry as I'm making a video today, and so hopefully this is okay. If not, I would say just tap forward another, I don't know, minute and a half, 2 minutes, and that should be done filling. So, but I apologize for that. But maybe you like it, maybe you enjoy the extra added white noise. Yeah, if not, just tap forward a little bit. But I guess we'll just keep moving. So this video is really just kind of a chill hangout. Honestly, I don't have much of a plan. I brought down 2 new items. I guess 3, because I have one crinkling around in here. That was not on purpose. I didn't realize that this was in my pocket until I started doing stuff and I could hear it. But I did bring down 2 new things intentionally. And we're just going to kind of hang out. I'm going to ramble for a little while and kind of talk about what's been going on in my life over the last few weeks, month probably, and yeah, just kind of hang out, make some good sounds, hopefully help you to relax or fall asleep, or use this as background noise as you study your work, or maybe you're doing some fall cleaning and you're cleaning out your storage room. I don't know. But whatever you're using this for, hope it does exactly that. It is, at time of recording, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, which is pretty abnormal for me. I don't tend to record during the daytime because my family is active and awake, and right now my kids are watching a movie upstairs and my wife is at work, and so we'll see how much we get through without being interrupted. But yeah, so first things first, it's been kind of a wild couple of weeks, few weeks. Last night I got to spend a little bit of time doing one of my favorite things, which is going to the movie theater. I rarely get in, but my buddy and I, well, you know him, Phoenix ASMR, we went and saw Even Terminator, you guys, I don't even know if you can see that in the shot. Let me see. No, you can't. But I've got the Terminator skull sitting over there. Anyways, yeah, so we went and saw that movie last night, and it was so nice to just kind of take a break from just everything that's going on in life and sit down and enjoy a movie. I did buy the large cup because, you know, I'm a collector of things. You can see by the background, if you're new to the channel, you can tell by my background that I collect tons of stuff. And so I also have an office tour of my work office, my church office, and that's full of things that I've collected. Yeah, it was nice to just sit down and enjoy that movie. And so, yeah, it's been a wild couple of weeks that I'll talk to you about here as we go on. But just wanted to give a quick rundown or my thoughts of Predator Badlands. If you're interested, if you're into that movie, those movies, definitely see this. But don't go in with the expectation that it's going to be the same as the other Predator movies in the franchise. This is wildly different. It has almost I don't know, it almost feels like Star Wars-y in a way. Just with it has that style of like comedy, and there were a few laugh out loud moments, just from some of the characters that were comic relief, which was really fun to laugh during a Predator movie when there is so much violence and action, and then to have these really funny moments was awesome. And so if you go into it with the expectation that it's going to be like Predators or Prey, you know, those movies that have a lot more of a dark tone to them, this is a little more lighthearted. It starts out really, really intense and pretty heartbreaking, but then there's these moments of lightheartedness that are really fun. I would say thematically it feels like it could fit in the Star Wars universe a little bit. If you've seen it, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just kind of the sense that I got. But it was so good. The action was intense and awesome. The fight scenes, there's some twists in there that you don't see coming. There are a lot of Easter eggs to be found throughout. If you have followed the kind of the broader cinematic universe of Alien and Predator and just that whole universe, and you know, from Alien Romulus, how much they really leaned into the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, and you see a lot of that here as well. And so yeah, just really, really good movie. And it wasn't super long. It was shorter than I thought it was going to be. And so got home last night from watching that, and then I sat down to watch because it's on Hulu. Nice. It ended. The Predator Killer of Killers movie is on Hulu, and so I watched about half of that last night before I fell asleep. So I need to finish that, but it was great. It was a great movie to just sit down and enjoy with a friend and walk away just excited to see the next installation from the movie. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. I do have a bunch of stuff. I mean, we've got our whole setup here. Like I said, didn't really come into this with a plan, except for a couple of items that I brought. That cup being one of them. So I put out a poll. And in that poll, I asked what you guys wanted to see. I know that hand sounds and rambles took the majority of that vote. But I know I also just did a hand sounds video. And even somebody in the comments of that poll even said that, like, hey, you just did a hand sounds video, it'd be nice to see something else. And so, just wanted to give you the rambles that you all wanted, and just kind of do a mix, a chill hangout style video, no plan, just a couple of friends sitting down, chatting, monologuing, I guess. But yeah, so the last, month, I've had a lot of ups and downs, to be honest. As many of you know, I'm a pastor, and I love my job, but sometimes the job is very difficult, and one of the most difficult parts of this job is just walking with people through the hard stuff. And not that I dislike doing that, but it's heavy, you know, as you help to shoulder the burden that other people are carrying. It's heavy for you emotionally as well, and I certainly felt that. So a few weeks ago, there were a couple of kids that are my kids' age. My kids are talking upstairs. Sorry. There were a couple of kids that are my kids' age, that passed away in a car accident. And I was asked last minute, like it's a burden. I was so glad to be able to do it, but it's just tough to all of a sudden shift your mind to this, to do the vigil for these two kids. And so I did, and there were hundreds of people there, at least a couple hundred people there for this vigil to just mourn these two small children. And one of them, the older one, was in my daughter's class, not class, grade. She was in my daughter's grade. They weren't in the same class, but in the same grade. And they used to play together at recess, and so it hit pretty close to home as well. And so I did the vigil and just connected with the family and did what I could to help shoulder their burden. And then over the course of the next couple of weeks from that, ended up doing the funeral for them as well. And that was really heavy. I've never had to do I've done a few funerals. I've never had to do a funeral for a child, let alone two. And one of the things that my oldest daughter, Quinn, said as I was talking to her about this, because, you know, we had to break the news to our kids that this had happened. We didn't want them finding out about it at school. And one of the things that my oldest daughter said was, "Dad, I understand what happened. I just don't get it." And this is not the tonal atmosphere I wanted to set for this video, but I just feel like I need to talk about this. She said, "I understand what happened. I just don't get it." And I told her, "Babe, I don't either. I don't either." And then we just cried together. For a family to lose a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old, for classmates that are that age to have to walk through this, it just was so hard and devastating. And you try to comfort and you try to give as much hope as you possibly can in these moments, and I did as much as I could, but it's still hard and it's still heavy to carry. And you know, my oldest daughter, Quinn, she's had a hard time sleeping ever since that, and she's been having nightmares and things, and so it's just been a really hard month. in my last video, I kind of gave you an intro where I just talked about that. Like, I just don't know how much I can share, and I don't know how much more I'm going to share from this, but I want to give you a little bit of insight into where I've been. It's been a hard month, and we've found some bright spots, and we've been trying to have fun. And if you follow my personal Instagram, we've been doing these silly, like, fit checks, which has been really fun, and just trying to be intentional with our time together. But yeah, I love my job. I love what I get to do. But sometimes it's really heavy. And so, thank you for being patient with me. If you are the praying type, please pray for my family. Please pray for this family. And I won't share their names, but pray for this family that are still every day having to wake up and be reminded as they walk past their rooms and as they go about normal life without them and getting into the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and not having them there, not buying them gifts, and how devastating. Anyway, pray for them, pray for my family, pray for my daughter. I would appreciate that. And again, just thank you for being patient with me as I've worked through the last few weeks, month, however long it's been since I've been consistent on the channel. Thank you. I do want to do this. I did this in my last video. My ganglion cyst is back. I had it drained, and it has come back, unfortunately. But I discovered that it makes good sounds. The ganglion cyst makes good sounds. The ganglion cyst makes good sounds. The ganglion cyst makes good sounds. I'm doing a little bit more soft speaking instead of whispering in this one. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of that. Kind of a mix of whispering and soft speaking. Let me know what you think. Okay, so I have this. This is in my pocket. This is, it's got a little QR code on it. It's just a little baggie. It says I love Jesus on the back. It's from a company called He Would Love First. If you are familiar with those old, like, WWJD bracelets, What Would Jesus Do bracelets, these bracelets kind of give the answer to that. WWJD, What Would Jesus Do? HWLF, He Would Love First. And it's a clothing company that I have followed for some time now. And I was just putting away my clothes. Again, I'm doing laundry, and so I was hanging up clothes and stuff. And this was sitting on the desk in my office, where my home office, and I have the closet in that room. And so I was putting my stuff away, and this was on the desk, and for whatever reason I put it in my pocket. But I think, I don't know, the crinkles kind of make good sounds. Maybe it's too loud. And I know some people love crinkles, and I know some people don't love crinkles. Let's see if we can open this. Here. Again, this is just kind of a chill hangout video. I'm not probably going to do hardly any edits to this unless there's something ultra loud that I need to edit out. And so I'm not going to fast forward my way through this. So this is just like a hold phone here. It's got like an NFC tag on it, so you can put your phone over it, and I don't even know what it's got inside there, but that's kind of nice. Might as well put it on. Oh, sorry. So, in addition to just all that other stuff that I just talked about, I've been going to the gym at 6 a.m. again. I hadn't been doing the 6 a.m. time slot for a while, just because honestly I hate waking up that early. But I've been getting back in there just because, man, it's so hard to get into the gym after I've worked all day. It's hard to have the energy and the desire to do it. And so I'm better if I start off my day having worked out. Am I out of Kleenex? My nose. Yeah. I'm out of Kleenex. My nose is running. Oh, no, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I literally just said I'm not going to do any edits, and then I had to edit that out. Me blowing my nose. Sorry, y'all. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I'm a better person. I'm more prepared for my day when I wake up and I go work out. And so I've been waking up at 5:30 to get ready and go work out at 6, and then I work out from 6 to 7. And then I come home and help my wife get the kids ready for school and breakfast and brush teeth and all that kind of stuff. And so that's kind of been another reason why I haven't gotten down here to record. Just simply because I need to go to bed earlier. And so my kids go to bed. My wife and I spend about an hour and a half together, and then we go to bed. And so, yeah, just trying to figure out my rhythm. With this. But anyway, so if you follow my personal Instagram, I've been doing a lot of thrifting lately, and this shirt is actually one that I thrifted. It's Saturday, it's game day, go Big Red, even though we're putting in our backup quarterback, playing UCLA tonight, so I think we're dead even. They might be like a 2.5 point favorite, just because of home field advantage, but we'll see how the rest of the season goes. But love the Huskers, even when we're losing, which seems like we're always losing. But anyways, so I thrifted this shirt, I thrifted this hat. It's kind of a cool, it's like fully mesh all the way around. I did get a haircut as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of messy because I've got hat hair. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, so been doing a lot of thrifting lately, and I thrifted myself a pair of boots. They're area boots. I think I paid $35 for them, and so if you follow my personal Instagram page, then you will have seen these already. If you don't, maybe I'll link it in the description of this video if you want to follow me. I know I have a PiCKLED ASMR page as well. Follow me on both of them, I guess. But yeah, so this is the pair of boots that I thrifted. I've never been like a cowboy. I've never been a boots wearer ever in my life. But recently, I've decided that I kind of want to try it out. And so I guess I'm a wannabe cowboy now. But I've been doing a lot of research, having conversations with people in my life who do wear boots, kind of asking about sizing and, you know, what boots are good. By all counts, I was told Justin boots and Tecovas coffee. Definitely not my favorite coffee place, but I just went for it. This is a peanut butter cup, 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 peanut butter cup. A peanut butter cup. Coffee, like blended coffee with a few shots of espresso. Ultra sweet, almost too sweet, which is why I'm drinking it so slowly. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your coffee order. That is not what I normally get. This time of year, I'm kind of basic, and I really like anything pumpkin. A pumpkin cold brew, a pumpkin latte, pumpkin iced coffee, pumpkin iced latte, anything like that. It just kind of, I like pumpkin this season. So that's kind of what I've been eyeing. That's kind of what I've been eyeing. That's kind of why. Wow, I can't talk. That's kind of what I have been enjoying lately. This is just the gray sponge. The gray sponge. We also have a big green sponge that is akin to the big yellow sponge from Ryan's ASMR, but I, for whatever reason, here, instead of telling you, I'll show you. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in here? We got the tubing. We'll use that here in just a minute. Here it is. Okay. Come on. Come out of there. Come out of there. Nice. Okay. Let's compare. Let's compare the difference here. Well, I don't know. I feel like last time I used this, it wasn't as bassy. The big green sponge versus the gray sponge. Pretty similar. This one's slightly harder to handle because it's smaller. I don't like that as much. Well, maybe we'll do the green sponge. Maybe we'll do the green sponge. It does have a really nice bassiness to it. So, yeah. So life's been hectic, heavy, and trying to make it fun through the season we've been in. We're getting ready to enter my wife's busiest season. Many of you know, if you've been around the channel for a while, my wife owns a boutique here in our town. And this time of year is really busy for her. She has next week a big event in Kansas City that she's a part of. And after that, immediately following that, they have Pink Friday, which is like Black Friday for boutique owners. And then they have Black Friday, and then Small Business Saturday, and then Cyber Monday, and then all of the Christmas shopping stuff. And so it basically from now until the end of the year, it's going to be non-stop boutique stuff. 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 And that's always a little bit difficult. You know, she works really, really hard, but I know she also really enjoys family time with us. And so it's difficult for her to just constantly have to go. But it's a blessing. It is a blessing to get to be that busy. But yeah, it comes with its challenges for sure. my daughter Quinn and I, we are in we're in a Christmas musical together again this year. Last year we did this Christmas musical together. It was her first time doing it. It was my second time having been in it, and it was such a blast. And so we're doing it again this year in this Christmas musical, and the whole premise of it, it's almost a little bit like It's a Wonderful Life, where the main character encounters this angel who kind of takes him throughout time. It's almost like A Wonderful Life meets Scrooge, almost, because the main character is kind of Scrooge. And hold on, he's kind of a Scrooge, but then this angel takes him to see Christmas throughout time. And so it's a pretty cool concept. The music is really fun, and there's a lot of like fun twists on old classics and stuff like that. And so I'm excited for it. My daughter and I have been enjoying going to those practices and stuff. We have another practice tomorrow, and so we're kind of gearing up for that. That's, I think, exactly 1 month away. So that'll be really fun to get to be a part of. But it just adds to the amount of time spent doing other things, which is sometimes difficult when you add to your plate that's already full. This is the Solid Cologne, by the way. A lot of you know what this is. You've seen it. It's the Solid Cologne. It's the Solid Cologne. We've done the Solid Cologne. And it sounds like the washing machine has finished its cycle, so I probably need to get up there here soon to transfer it over to the dryer. If you leave clothes in the washing machine too long, they get a little bit stinky. Which is where the Solid Cologne comes in. It just smells incredible. Oh my goodness. Every time I use this down here, I'm like, I just need to bring this upstairs because it smells so good. Honestly, it is what's the smell here? Bourbon. Oak barrel bourbon. So, I do, here it is. So, you guys know the brown box. One of the all-time favorite triggers on this channel. Everybody loves the brown box. The little wooden box, We got the little wooden box. But I also came across some pine cones, and I just tossed them in that wooden box because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. I love the sound of pine cones. And I know that sounds strange, like they make a sound when ASMR artists use pine cones on their channel. I do really enjoy it. I'm not, I feel rusty. I feel like I'm not doing this well. How do we want to do this? Here we go. I'll just put 2 in each hand. I again, thanks. Thank you for your continued support of my channel. You guys have always been so gracious with me and patient with me, just in the busyness of my life and those hard seasons mentally where it's just, I want to come down and record. I just don't have it's weird. I want to do it. I just don't want to do it, if that makes sense. And I've had a few of those seasons here. There's been multiple times where I'll take a couple week break because of just the hardness, heaviness of what I'm walking through. Sometimes it's mental health stuff, sometimes it's life busyness, but in all of it, in all of it, you've been so gracious and so supportive, and so thank you. Honestly, thank you. It means so much. It means so much to get to do this without any feeling of pressure. Yeah. Probably shut this one down here pretty soon. I'm so sorry. My kids are seemingly done with the movie they were watching, so this video may shut down sooner than I thought. I would like to move on to the background though before we turn this one off or shut this one down, because that's just fun to get to do that in the end of most all of my videos. So why don't we do that before my kids come down and put an end to this. So let's go. Oh man, that's funny. Put these over here. I did not get to use this, so I'll have to bring this back in another video very soon. This is a fun one. I think this is kind of a fun one to end the video with. I don't even know if you can really even see this in the background, but technically it is in the background. We've got the megaphone. We've got the megaphone. We've got the megaphone. We've got the megaphone. I want to pull some hand sounds in the megaphone. I gotta do some hand sounds in the megaphone. How about some beard scratching in the megaphone? Beard scratching in the megaphone. Some beard scratching in the megaphone. I'm gonna do a little bit of beard scratching in the megaphone. I'm gonna do a little bit of beard scratching in the megaphone. I'm gonna do a little bit of beard scratching in the megaphone. I know I talked about it. I talked about it a little bit ago, and I did get my hair cut, and I trimmed up my beard. I need to trim up my neck because it's a little bit stubbly, longer than stubble. But yeah, I trimmed up everything. I trimmed up my hair, and the goal here is to grow my hair long again, but this time to do it without the undercut. To have long hair without it being like short, like shaved on the back and sides. I want it all to be long everywhere. But to do that, I have to kind of start from square one and grow it out again. So that's gonna be my process. I'm gonna start that process all over again. It'll probably be, I don't know, 2 years or so of growth to get back to where I was. And so day one starts about a week ago. Or for us, officially, right now. Day one starts now. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. More than that, and beyond anything that has to do with YouTube, thank you for just letting me be a part of your life for however long this video was, 35, 40 minutes, whatever it was. I truly, truly do appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. And I want you to know I do love you. And I'm so incredibly grateful for you. And if you have not heard it this week, this month, even for the entirety of 2025, if you've not heard this, you need to know you are loved. You have value. Your life matters more than you will ever fully know. And so keep going. Keep living. The best thing that you can do for your family is to choose to live another day. And so please do that. And please know that I love you. And I'm so thankful for you. I hear my kids kind of moving around the furniture in the upstairs now. And so I think I am going to have to shut this one down and go see what's going on up there. But thanks again. I love you all. And the best part about this video being over is that we get to do it again in the next one. I love you guys. I'll see you then.